The Tour of Flanders, a monument, a fan favourite and a centrepiece to the Flemish classics. Set in one of the great cycling nations, this year's route boasts several changes. Long flats removed, the toughest climbs have been pushed to the end. A prime recipe for some acts of daring come April 5th. And few know more about those than the Ronde's greatest ever rider and our guide to this year's route.
I'm Johan Museeuw. I was winner from 3 times Tour of Flanders, and today I let you know the critical points from the Tour of Flanders 2014. The cobbles, the corners, everything, the mix of Tour de Flanders.
The first stop is the first major climb, the Haut Coremont at 109 kilometres into the race.
The Haut Coremont is the most, not the famous, but is the longest. And it's also the entry of the Tour of Flanders. This is one of my favorite hills because it's very long. It's not so very steep. We do it 3 times, especially the 3rd time. It's very important to be on the front. The guys with the big engines who can push a big gear, Cancellara, Bonen and me as well. A couple of years ago. After this hill we have the portersburgh. So here you can make already a difference.
To the Portersburgh, and a climb that appears twice in the last 55 kilometres.
This is really the last climb, very last important climb for the finish. So here you can get up and get a breakaway as last year as Cancellara. It's a very steep climb. It's not very long, but it's very steep, and the cobbles are very rough. So that means it's very slippery when it's bad weather. You see the people, you hear the people, but the problem is you can't get up, so you don't see anything. You're in a cocoon.
215 kilometres in, the riders head to the steepest climb, the Koppenberg.
So if you're here in the front, you're in a safety position. So that means if you're at the front line, you have to block the riders. So the 3 first riders can block everything. Here we are at the Koppenberg. It's one of the famous, one of the steepest, one of the hardest, because it's 25%. The last 200 meters is very steep and always very slippery. So this is a breaking point for all the riders. The first 10 riders can get up, but after it's very difficult for each rider. If you don't be at the front here, you don't win the race. Now we have just passing the most difficult part of the Koppenberg. Now you can see already the top of the Koppenberg. If you are here in a good position, you can pass at the top 5. So that's very good. The final can start really now. Here we have a breakaway from all the big riders. Sagan, Bonen. Now 2014, Koppenberg is 42 kilometers from the end. Before it was 110. This year is 42. That means this is really an important hill, Koppenberg, this year. Now we have 1K to go. You can see already the finish line. It's a large road, very, very big, so you can do a sprint when it's necessary. And who's gonna win 2040 Tour of Flanders? We will see the finish line. Yeah, we see the finish line. And it's another victory for Tom Bonen! Yes! Bonen can do something great this year, but he has to beat Cancellara and Sagan and maybe other riders as well. Bonen has won already 2 times Tour de Flanders. He can beat me this year for the 4th time, and then he is the own record holder. I'm happy that I won 3 times Tour de Flanders. I was also 3 times 2nd and 3 times 3rd, and 15 times in top 10. So that means also something.